Welcome to Decorpedia, your cozy corner for timeless home inspiration. Today, we're diving into a Pottery Barn cottage vibe with a beautiful spring home tour filled with soft neutrals, vintage charm, and classic style. If you love elegant, nostalgic spaces that feel warm and welcoming, you're in the right place. We'll take you through every room, from charming entryways to serene garden escapes, with thoughtful details that truly make a house feel like home. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment to let us know your favorite space. The front of this charming home gives off that timeless curb appeal we all love. Soft white trim, classic shutters, and a welcoming porch with vintage-inspired planters instantly say, home. Everything feels pulled together yet relaxed, like it's been this way for generations, but with a fresh spring twist. Step into the foyer and you're greeted with soft neutrals and vintage accents that set the tone right away. A distressed console table, woven baskets, and a mirror with a touch of patina bring texture and warmth. It's inviting, cozy, and makes that first impression effortlessly elegant. The living room flows with comfort and character. Linen sofas, layered throw pillows, and a soft, vintage rug underfoot make it the perfect spot to gather or unwind. There's a curated mix of old and new, wooden side tables, woven accents, and simple ceramics add to the cozy cottage vibe. Now let's cozy up around the fireplace. It's the heart of this space, framed by an antique mantel and simple spring greenery. A soft garland, flickering candles, and even a few vintage books bring that nostalgic charm. It's styled, but never overdone, just like a Pottery Barn catalog brought to life. Moving into the formal dining room, the timeless style continues. The long wooden table, paired with slip-covered chairs, feels warm and ready for any occasion. A neutral tablescape with ceramic vases, linen runners, and fresh florals adds an understated elegance that's perfect for both daily dinners and special gatherings. The kitchen is such a dreamy blend of function and style. Soft white cabinetry, brass hardware, and open shelving create a light and airy feel. There's a mix of vintage and modern touches, like aged cutting boards and sleek appliances, that make this kitchen feel both practical and Pinterest-worthy. Right off the kitchen, the pantry nook is a little treasure. Glass canisters, labeled baskets, and woven trays keep everything tidy and beautiful. It's all about turning the everyday into something special. Even the simplest storage feels intentional here, like everything belongs and tells a little story. The breakfast corner is pure charm. A round table sits tucked beneath windows, soaking in the morning light. Soft cushions on built-in benches, a pitcher of wildflowers, and a stack of vintage plates make this space feel like a cozy cafe at home. It's the perfect slow morning spot. The master bedroom is a sanctuary of soft layers and calming tones. Think linen bedding in oatmeal hues, plush pillows, and a vintage bench at the foot of the bed. Subtle florals, muted artwork, and natural textures like wrought tan and reclaimed would make this room feel restful and grounded. The guest bedroom carries the same cozy, welcoming feel. There's a sweet mix of antiques and essentials, like a distressed dresser, soft quilted bedding, and fresh flowers on the nightstand. Everything here says, make yourself at home, with a style that feels thoughtful, but never too perfect. The main bathroom is a retreat in itself. Soft gray cabinetry, marble accents, and vintage-inspired mirrors elevate the space. There are fluffy towels stacked neatly and tiny touches like amber glass bottles and eucalyptus sprigs that bring the spa feel home. It's clean, calming, and effortlessly elegant. Even the powder room gets the full cottage treatment. A pedestal sink, floral wallpaper, and a sweet antique mirror add so much personality to the tiny space. It proves that even the smallest room can have big style, and it's such a fun place to sneak in bold vintage charm. Down the hallway, details shine. Framed black and white family photos line the wall, with antique hooks and narrow benches adding form and function. It's those thoughtful little touches, like a woven runner or a rustic lantern, that turn a simple pass-through into a meaningful, styled moment. The library nook feels like a quiet escape. A built-in bookshelf filled with worn classics, a cozy armchair, and a fringed lamp create the perfect reading corner. There's a softness to everything here, muted tones, cozy textures, and that serene stillness you only find in a home with heart. The creative room, or craft space, bursts with personality. Open shelving holds labeled jars, baskets overflow with yarn and ribbons, and a farmhouse table serves as a workspace. It's the kind of room that invites you to sit down and make something, with a perfect balance of order and inspiration. Even the laundry room feels like a page from a Pottery Barn catalog. There's shiplap on the walls, open shelves with glass jars, and a farmhouse sink. Woven hampers and soft neutral bins turn the mundane into something beautiful. It's proof that functionality and style really can go hand in hand. The closet or linen cabinet is so thoughtfully styled. Neatly folded towels, wicker baskets, and lavender sachets tucked between linens give it a spa-like feel. It's practical storage that's also beautiful to look at, like a quiet little secret behind closed doors that still feels incredibly intentional. Look up and you'll notice charming ceiling details. Whether it's exposed beams, beadboard, or just a soft, creamy paint tone, the ceilings add warmth and dimension to each room. They help pull the whole cottage aesthetic together, making the spaces feel cozy, grounded, and beautifully lived in. Now glance down and you'll find timeless flooring choices. Wide plankwood floors and a soft finish run throughout the home, adding character and cohesion. Layered rugs, natural jute, vintage Persian styles bring texture and color. It's a beautiful base that lets the rest of the decor shine. Finally, step out back into a serene garden escape. There's a gravel path, a bistro table set, and flowering shrubs everywhere you look. Hanging string lights and a vintage watering can add charm. It's peaceful, private, and feels like the perfect place to sip tea and breathe deep. Thank you for joining us on this Pottery Barn Cottage-style spring home tour, where every corner blends soft neutrals, timeless charm, and cozy vintage elegance. We hope you found inspiration to bring a little warmth and character into your own space. If you loved this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Decorpedia for more beautiful home ideas, and share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear what inspired you most. Until next time, stay cozy, stay inspired, and remember, home is not a place, it's a feeling. See you in the next video.